Good morning, and thank you for coming to Book and Puppet Company's Story Hour. My name is Andy, and today we're going to be reading Mary Had a Little Glam by Tommi Sauer with pictures by Vanessa Brantley-Newton. Let me just, this is actually good music for Mary. Did you see this one before, Dahlia?
Yeah, but that's when I left in preschool.
You left it in preschool?
Yeah, I did it at preschool, but I'm not there anymore. I'm at first grade.
Would you like to read it? Is it okay to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me just get this hose out of the way. Excuse me. Here, I'll just get you can have the hose. I'll just give you the hose.
I have my own hose.
Oh, okay. You have your own hose?
You just threw it.
I didn't know that you had a hose over there already. That's good news. Oh, that's the hose that your pocket trumpet. I love that.
Yeah, funny trumpet.
It is totally exactly like a hose or a trumpet. Okay, Mary had a... Let's see. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little... Wait a minute. Did I say lamb? Because it goes, Mary had a little glam.
No.
Glam? That's like glamour. This is an amazing clothes that she has. She's very glamorous. And now it says again, Mary had a little glam.
It sounds like little lamb.
I know it sounds like lamb, but it says glam. So let's see. Mary had a little glam that grew into a lot. And everywhere that Mary went, she wasn't hard to spot. Can you spot her? Because she really stands out. In this case, she has. You can spot her because of her yellow.
Mom is taking that.
What's that?
That's her mom.
Her mom is taking her to this store, and they've got a lot of. She's wearing all these nice clothes. She's really a standout. Look at those amazing print pants she has. She wasn't hard to spot. See, everyone is looking at her because she has a real fashion sense. What's this cat saying? Meow. Is that your curtain? But on the day she started school, she caught some by surprise. Sweet Mary shrugged and hugged her mom. I must accessorize. See, she decided to take her mom's curtain and use it as a scarf. It does look pretty good on her as a scarf. Then Mary click clack.
Any of your mother's clothing.
But
That's not very nice.
yeah, especially a curtain. I think a curtain is rather a surprising thing to take and wear to school.
No, that's so silly.
I know, but she did it. See, there it is. Then Mary click clacked down the block. Do you want to say it with me? Down the block. Down the block, then Mary click clacked down the block in frilly formal wear. And by the time she got to school, by the time she got to school, she'd added extra flair. Wait a minute. What did she add? Let's see here. I see that she's gone down the street and she's passed these flowers. She seems to have something on her hat. On her head. She's got this extra hat now on her head. And it's Mother Goose Elementary. When Mary took a look around, look around, look around. When Mary took a look around, her heart was filled with woe. The other kids in class with her were glamless, head to toe. Oh, none of the other ones are dressed up. Though they do look kind of fancy. I think they look sort of fancy. These are very fancy clothes. They seem to be like, oh, wait a minute, what's this? A lamb! This girl has a lamb. That must be Mary and her little lamb. Well, they seem to be dressed in sort of workers' clothing or something.
Mary had a little lamb.
Classroom jobs: messenger, little boy blue, snack helper, Georgie Porgy, sheepkeeper, little Bo Peep. These are the kids from the Mother Goose fairy tales. So Mary offered fashion tips: more pink, more beads, more shine. A hat for him and trim for her. Go boa, it's divine. Look at this, she's sharing all of the stuff that she wore with the other kids. Now that actually is very generous. That is so nice. She's sharing her glam. Soon Mary brought out glitz and glam in everyone she met. The students, teacher, principal, and Clark, the classroom pet. Who's the classroom pet? What's this? Is this the classroom pet? This is a snake, by the way, going around the principal's neck. It's hard to believe that this is a classroom pet. I guess it's the classroom pet. Now story time had gowns and crowns and mounds of striped chiffon. The art class came with glitter glue and trips to her salon. This is crazy. All of these kids got extremely dressed up just from what she was wearing on her when she came in. Then Mary amped up music class with pomp and circumstance. Oh, we can play our pocket trumpets now. At checkout time, she was sublime, left not a thing to chance. Here's the librarian. And there's all the books at the library checkout desk. It looks like this is a statue that was in the library, and she's getting this statue all dressed up and accessorized with a very nice hat on this statue. The morning flew, and soon it was the best part of the day. It's recess time, the teacher said, and Mary led the way. It's recess time, the teacher said, teacher said, teacher said. It's recess time, the teacher said, and Mary led the way. Where are they going? But all came to a sudden stop. Sudden stop. Sudden stop. We're clearly, and each kid surveyed the scene. We're clearly dressed all wrong for this. Wrong for this. What? Why are they dressed wrong? They're dressed wrong to go and play outside. Wrong for this. Wrong for this. We're clearly dressed all wrong for this. Boo-hoo the 17. Wait a minute, there's 17 kids in this class, all crying at the same time? Poor Mary twirled her parasol. The crisis was a 10. She'd never figure out a plan. All was lost. But then, what's she going to think of to help them play on this playground when they're all so dressed up now? She tossed her shades and silk-lined cape, her scarf and strappy shoes. And Mary's friends were just as fast. There was no time to lose. Look at that. They threw all their fancy clothes aside. The class raced for the jungle gym. Jungle gym, jungle gym. The class raced for the jungle gym. The spiral slide and swings. Then Mary grinned and grabbed a ball among some other things. See, they just got out of their fancy clothes when it was time to play. Now Mary's flair for... Whoa! Now Mary's flair for what to wear, what to wear, what to wear. Now Mary's flair for what to wear is better than before. True glamour often calls for lots. Calls for lots. Calls for lots. Look what happened on her head. The nest that had eggs in it. Look what happened. Baby chicks hatched. True glamour often calls for lots. But sometimes less is more. See, sometimes it's better to have less. But I think that those baby chicks count as more. And that is the end of the story of Mary Had a Little Glam. I'm curious about where did those eggs come from? See, there's eggs in a nest on her head. And when she starts out back here, she does not have eggs on her head. And see, she's going to school, and somehow from this page to this page, she got the eggs with the nest. And I was trying to figure out where did she get those eggs with the nest?
These on the ground.
Were they on the ground? I thought they would be somewhere in this picture or something where you would see them, and then she picked up the eggs in the nest.
I had to go on the bus soon.
Okay, well that is the whole story of Mary Had a Little Glam. And here are the eggs, or here's the nest, but with birds. So watch out for eggs and birds on your head. And thanks for coming to Story Hour. Bye! We were reading Mary Had a Little Glam by Tommi Sauer with pictures by Vanessa Brantley-Newton, and you can buy it at Book and Puppet Company website. 20% off! Bye!